Alright guys, today's video is about the stain machine. We call it a stain machine, but it's a pre-stain machine. And sometimes you'll see expert on the side, and sometimes you'll see a different logo on the side, but ultimately it's a stain machine designed in Germany, made in Italy. There's a whole bunch of videos on the web about it. We have an unboxing video, have a look at it here. Today I just want to focus on a couple of details that maybe aren't highlighted in those videos. For instance, the rollers and the brushes need to be replaced after a period of time. Obviously, as the rollers start to degrade, you want to replace them usually 3 to 6 months, sometimes 8 months, sometimes a year or two, depends on how much you're putting through the machine. 600, 700 planks an hour through the machine, 7 days a week, you're obviously using it to its full capacity. Those foam rolls, along with the type of material you're using, whether it's really rough grain or not, will start to find wear and tear. And you replace them. We have kits on our website, OEM foam rollers right from Italy that will fit perfectly in the machine. The other reason why you may want to replace the rollers and brushes are if you're doing multiple colors. So if you have white and you're also doing brown and you're swapping back and forth between those all the time, then you may want to actually have a tote similar to what I have over there that would allow you to put the brushes and rollers in a tote with a little bit of aerosol and seal it, and now that's your white product. And then you'll have another tote which will be your brown product, and so forth. So it'd be kind of nice for swapping, easy change to have those rollers and brushes ready to rock. And you'll typically go through the foam rollers faster than you will the brushes. The entry point is the roll. The roll is having itself fed by the gravity feed at the top here. So it's the first introduction. That's where you're going to face initial contact with your board. You want to be using the right foam rollers, and we use foam for a very specific reason, because ultimately all the way through the compression is right continuous through right to the shaft, and the shaft is specifically small so that there is enough foam, as you imagine, to put the pressure on the material. Because if you're using traditional rollers, they usually have a fairly significant cardboard center or plastic center. So the reality is you don't get as much compression down on the wood to have the stain penetrate inside. That's a really important point. So some of you say to yourself, why does foam turn yellow? It's made from polyurethane, all these foam rollers. So when it's exposed to air, they turn yellow. They're not degrading, they're not bad, it's just what it is. When it's exposed to UV, they start to turn yellow. There's a pack of 6. And you're looking at this and you're thinking that's one continuous roll. Well, it's not. If you look here, that's separated into 2. And in fact, if you look carefully, you can see how it's kind of white with the area that doesn't see the sun, doesn't see the light, even in an office. But ultimately, that's what your pack's going to look like. And it's worth every penny. If you divide it up for the number of linear feet that you're working on, it's really, fractions of a cent. So I'm going to try and show you how you replace them. It's really, really straightforward. That's it. Have some sauce. Okay, put this over here. And now you'll see the internals. If we look at this here, that little lock clips up here, that slides out here. And there you have your roller guides. They're all the same. I mean, this is set up vertically, these are set up horizontally, but the principle is the same. So you have these butterfly locks here that pulls out the bushing, and guess what? If you like the sound of fingers on a chalkboard, yeah, this is just about it. So that slides out, put in the new one, and you see how tight they fit, right? So you're saying to yourself, hey, how does that tiny little hole fit on that shaft? Well, it's designed for that. So it's nice, it's a press fit. And that's what makes these very unique. It's really hard to find foam that has that diameter. Slide it down the shaft. Put on your bush, tight there. Slide it in here. Lift this tab up here, put it over there. Boom, bop. And of course, you adjust your height out here, right? So the bottom one is fixed location. The top one adjusts in the slide here, so you can bring it to the height you want. Really easy to put on, but specifically designed to run for a long time for the reasons I've given you. Let's move over to the brushes. There are 12 brushes in a pack, and these brushes might last you a year or two. It really depends. 2 on this side, 4 on this side, 2 on this side, and 4 on that side. You know, as you can see, they're the secondary area on the 6-sided system. As it goes through, you'll see it comes in contact with the brush. So on either side, it's coating the sides of the board. Then on the face, it coats the front of the board. And then of course, it's doing underneath, so you got all 6 sides covered. To take these off, you just, again, butterfly valve here, butterfly nut. All right, so they'll slide out here, and there you have your brushes. All natural, 100% natural bristle hair, and made in Italy, just like the foam. In fact, it even has a threaded insert in the middle here if you were actually going to use it as a brush. But, you know, that's not the original design. We use it here on the machine. So when you get them, slide them in. Get them where you want them. Tighten up the butterfly nut. And that's it. Pasquale's your uncle. As opposed to Bob, because there's not many Bobs in Italy.